Few EV revivals have stirred up the kind of nostalgia the new Renault 5 has managed, and British tuning house Milltech just gave that nostalgia a serious jolt. Unveiled at Goodwood, Milltech's new wide-body kit takes the electric Renault 5 E-Tech and its sportier cousin, the Alpine A290, and dresses them up with styling pulled straight from the 1985 Renault 5 Maxi Turbo, the wide-hipped, motorsport-bred Group B rally car that stayed legendary in enthusiast circles for 4 decades. It's a genuinely clever move. Take a modern EV that already trades heavily on retro appeal and push that connection even further by borrowing the visual language of one of the most extreme small cars ever built. What sets this kit apart from most wide-body conversions is that Milltech built it to be reversible. Rather than hacking into the factory bodywork, the ABS panels bolt and bond on without cutting anything, meaning an owner can go full rally wide-body today and return the car to stock trim down the line if they choose. That's not a small detail. Anyone who's dealt with a traditional wide-body conversion knows the commitment usually runs one way, and Milltech clearly built this with resale value and warranty concerns in mind, not just aesthetics. The most dramatic visual shift comes from the flared front and rear arches, which instantly plant the car lower and wider, echoing the aggressive stance that made the original Maxi Turbo so memorable. Those fenders carry integrated vents and rally-inspired detailing that nod to function even if they're not doing serious aerodynamic work here, and Milltech made sure the charging port stayed fully accessible despite the redesigned bodywork. A small but telling reminder that this is still very much a modern EV underneath the theatrics. Extended side skirts, rear door styling cues, and faux intake details carry the theme down the car's flanks, while a larger rear spoiler ties the whole look together and balances out those wider haunches. The end result reads less like a hatchback with an appearance package and more like a factory-built rally special that happens to run on batteries. Both the Renault 5 and the Alpine A290 can wear the kit, though the Alpine gets a few exclusive touches, namely rally-style daytime running lights that only work with its unique front bumper design. It's a sensible way to let both cars share the same transformation while still preserving some distinction between the standard hatch and its performance-oriented sibling. The timing makes sense too, given how much the standard Renault 5 E-Tech already leans on its heritage. Built on Renault's dedicated AMP-R small EV platform, the car was designed around compact size, low weight, and genuine agility rather than following the industry's relentless push toward bigger, heavier electric vehicles. That platform lets the battery and motor sit low and centrally, preserving the kind of playful, chuckable handling the original 1970s Renault 5 was known for. In its most capable form, the standard car makes up to 150 horsepower, paired with a 52 kilowatt-hour battery, good for roughly 250 miles of WLTP range, and DC fast charging can take it from 15 to 80% in around half an hour. Solid numbers for a car built around character rather than headline range figures. The Alpine A290 takes that same foundation and turns the dial up, with output climbing to around 218 horsepower, alongside sharper suspension tuning and a more aggressive factory look straight out of the box. It's positioned as a proper electric hot hatch for people who actually care about driving dynamics, not just efficiency stats, and Milltech's wide-body treatment plays right into that identity, tying the A290 visually back to Renault's rallying past in a way the standard car alone can't quite manage. There's a deeper motorsport story behind all this too. Group B rally regulations in the mid-1980s pushed manufacturers toward building lightweight, wildly powerful, aerodynamically extreme machines, and the Renault 5 Maxi Turbo was one of the era's most memorable results. Milltech isn't trying to replicate the mechanical madness of that car. There's no turbo conversion or rally spec suspension hiding under this kit. It's purely about capturing that visual attitude and translating it onto a modern electric platform. The drivetrain, suspension, and performance hardware are untouched. What you're paying for is presence, not extra power. That distinction matters because it reflects something bigger happening across the aftermarket world right now. Modification culture used to revolve almost entirely around engines, turbo upgrades, exhaust systems, mechanical tuning, but with EVs, that avenue is largely closed off. Instead, the focus is shifting toward design, chassis feel, software, and the kind of emotional connection that's always mattered just as much as raw numbers to enthusiasts. Miltech's Renault 5 project is a solid example of how that shift is playing out in practice. Proof that going electric doesn't have to mean giving up individuality or motorsport flavor, just channeling it through different means. What makes the project particularly compelling is how it bridges two very different automotive eras. The original Maxi Turbo was built for outright competition, its extreme proportions the product of genuine racing necessity. The new electric 5 shares none of that mechanical DNA, but the wide-body kit borrows its attitude convincingly enough that the connection feels earned rather than gimmicky. The standard car already nods to its ancestor through its upright stance and compact proportions. Miltech just amplifies that link with the kind of visual drama usually reserved for limited-run special editions. It's also worth noting Miltech isn't positioning this as some mass-market accessory. It's a specialist package aimed squarely at enthusiasts chasing something different from what rolls off the regular production line. And there's a broader signal in that choice. As the industry continues shifting toward electrification, keeping drivers genuinely excited about their cars is going to matter more, not less. And projects like this show one path forward, honoring the styling and spirit of legendary performance cars while embracing the practicality and quiet character of a modern EV underneath. The Miltech Renault 5 and Alpine A290 conversions won't replace the originals they're inspired by, but they make a pretty convincing case that emotional, personality-driven car culture can survive and maybe even thrive in the electric age.